Do you really need to put a tuner on your Harley Davidson if you're doing an exhaust or air filter, air cleaner change, independently or together? Let's get into it.
RevelatorAlf.
Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. So this is a video about Harley Davidsons with the M8 engine, the Softails and the Taurus. And if you watch a lot of my videos from back in the day, I was always telling you and explaining that if you're doing an air cleaner or an exhaust slip-on change independently, then the ECM on the M8 engines, it will be able to cope with it. It's got about 10% latitude in it, so it can make allowances for that. However, if you're doing both of them, then you will need a tuner to be able to get a correct map for the combination of increased airflow and also the exhaust that you've put on there. So independently, for the most part, you don't really need to have a tuner. However, if you're doing together, then you would. So many moons ago, I put a K&N air filter into the air cleaner here. I still wanted to make it look stock, and it basically says a K&N air filter says that it's supposed to, or it will, increase horsepower and torque. And the only way it's going to be able to do that is essentially allow more airflow through it. Now, it's an exact copy pretty much of the stock air filter, but it's just allowing a little bit more airflow through. Right, okay. So then I thought, well, I won't really need a tuner for that. It'd be fine. And in all fairness, I haven't noticed any difference. Then a friend of mine said, look, I've got this Cobra 909 exhaust, which I've swapped out. Do you want it for a fair deal? And I said, yes, thank you very much, I will. So I've just got it out, cleaned it up, and took off the old exhaust, which is still okay, but a little bit rusty and looked a bit of a state underneath the cover. And I've put it on here. So very simple install, no problem. Now, I read a comment a few weeks ago where somebody said, if you do an air cleaner and exhaust change, you don't need to put a tuner on with these M8 engines. And I thought, wow, is that? Maybe that's true. Now, I'm just talking about a very basic air cleaner change, kind of like for like really, but it is a little bit more performance, and a slip-on exhaust. If you're going for a high airflow one or a ram air cleaner, or you're going for a full exhaust, yeah, you'll definitely need a tuner for that. But I've put on this 909 Cobra exhaust, and I've got the K&N air filter. I just want to know if I'll get a check engine light. Let's fire it up and see. Okay, moment of truth. There's the check engine light. Now, I know this exhaust has got a bit of a deeper tone to it anyway, but let me just fire it up and see. That is a meaty sound, isn't it? So much better than the stock exhaust. But actually, I quite like the stock exhaust for its quietness. Anyway, so I'll see how I get on with this on my longer distance rides and so on and so forth. But look, there we go. I've got a K&N filter in there, and I've got the exhaust, and well, for now, just starting up, there's no check engine light. Obviously, when I'm riding around, if it does come on, then yeah, fine. Then I'll just reset that code, or then at some point I'll have to get a tuner on it. But just for the sound, the change in sound and a little bit of increased airflow, I'm not really noticing any difference in performance just from the air cleaner, and I don't expect I'll notice any real difference with the exhaust either. You're not going to get any check engine light, so the ECM can manage both an exhaust and an air cleaner on your M8 Softail or Taurus. Now, I've got to say this, if you want to optimize the efficiency, let's say, of the air cleaner and the slip-on exhaust or a full exhaust, whatever it is, yeah, it's probably a best bet to get a tuner, of course, and pay for that, £300-400, dollars, shekels, whatever it is. Or then, if you really want to really fine-tune it, then spend £400 or £500, dollars, shekels, and take it to a dyno tuner and get them to, really fine-tune the fuel mapping and where you get in power fluctuations, that kind of thing, so they could get it really set for you. But as I say, you don't really need to do that, but possibly getting a tuner on it would be the best thing to do. But I think I've just shown that actually with both, for simple changes, actually you don't need a tuner. Let us know in the comments below, but don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell, like and share. Check out the website RevelatorAlf.com. Ta-da.